through previous notes. You want to keep reading through, especially the first, second, third months, but you got to keep reading the herbology as well. So you have to keep repeating. It is only through repetition that you create a new groove. So just leave time to do that. What I did, because I had a very busy schedule when I was going through school, I was driving my kids about 250 miles a day. One to this, one to that, then to that, then to that, then to that. So aside from having other bodywork practices. So what I would do is I would come home and, if you reread your materials within the first 24 hours, and if you can't manage that, especially within the first 48 hours, but 24 is the most significant, a lot of what you learned through the month makes sense and takes root very quickly. What I would do is during that time, I would take a tape recorder and I would read my notes. I used to record the classes, but you think I had 2 days worth of time to listen to so many tapes? I did not. So I would read the book notes at a good pace that was comfortable to me. First of all, reading it was reviewing it. Okay? And secondly, I found that when I read the whole book, it took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours. 2 hours of tape, I can listen and re-listen over the month. But I couldn't do listening to the teacher telling all the anecdotes again and all the teaching in 2 days of tape. You don't have that much time to review. So reading it was a review. And reading it in my own voice, saying it out loud, is great because it works a different force than taking something in. Right now, you're all taking in what I'm saying. But when you have to speak it out, it allows a different process. Okay? So there are different tools of learning, and you all have them, and you find what you're most comfortable with. There's the home study packet. There are 10 home study modules. That are these notes, right?
At the end of the notes, there's the home study packet.
Okay.
I don't think you have them.
All right.
They have them in the notebook.
Okay. So home studies consist of 150 multiple choice. This helps you learn the material. You're also asked to do 2 different 10-page research papers in your first year. And the whole guidelines for the research is written over here. You need to get your topic approved. You have deadlines. So I would really recommend that you sit down and read all this when you get home once and just calendar for you when you need to get your topic, by when you need to get it approved, and how to go about researching it. If you have questions, feel free to call the school and ask them how they would guide you to do these research papers. You're going to find when you do that, you start to awaken a whole other level of learning. Okay? You also have 4 electives that you're required to take. You're given, you can take any and all of these, but you need to choose 4 of these when they're offered and finish them before your first year. These are recommended reading lists. I won't go through them, but they're on different subjects. So as you work through the different, as you prepare for the different months, it's really good if you can read some of these. You'll prepare yourself for doing that. These are the course descriptions. In the first month, you're learning the 3 universal energies and the 5 elements, the key to health and 20 foundational qualities, the concepts of physiological disposition, which is your constitution and the balance and imbalance factors, the fundamental tenets of an effective Ayurvedic health program, the universe and humanity's place within it, This is the cosmology of the soul, and a comprehensive introduction to basic Ayurvedic concepts, which are those, we learn all this, so don't worry about it. I'm not going to read through all the rest. You can read through it. I just wanted you to know what you're going to learn this weekend. Okay? Now these are course handouts, mental constitution according to the 3 gunas. These are different quizzes, quiz sheets that as you learn about them, you start to use. You learn about a lot of these this month, and so then use these, make copies of them, and practice it on yourself and on others close to you. Again, don't sit and diagnose everybody else. This is just for your own learning. Okay? This is a quiz